अब चल कर ले मिलन। प्रभु की प्राप्ति का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण। है आत्मा चल प्रभु को सौंप दे तू सारा जीवन। ओ देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे। ओ देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे। कर ले अभिवादन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से। है मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन। अब चल कर ले मिलन। अब चल कर ले मिलन। ज्योति बिंदु के प्रेम सिंधु में चल आज नहा ले। परम पिता का प्रेम पात्र बनकर तू शुभ वर पाले। ओ किरण किरण को निरख नयन से। ओ किरण किरण को निरख नयन से। हो जा मन में मगन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से। है मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू। परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू। धन्य बना जीवन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से। है मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन। 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 अब चल कर ले मिलन।
Om Shanti, all you social media stars. I don't know if you're following the homework points from Madhuban for the Tapasya, but today's point was about not making the facilities the basis of your spiritual endeavor. So we're definitely using the facilities for our social media endeavor, but not our spiritual endeavor, right? Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that the office hours are now functioning, and thanks to all of you experts who are offering them. I've had one feedback from Sister Asha who said that 4 people contacted her, and as a result, they were able to go on with their homework. So do take advantage of the office hours. And I'm going to request the experts to keep them open until the end of the month, because Brother Nanda is extending the deadline for you to turn in your homework until the 31st of October. So you have to then to complete all your homework assignments. And tomorrow, we're on the home stretch now, right? And so tomorrow is actually our last session. And so I've requested Mohini Didi if she would like to say a few words in that, and she might likely come. She's been very interested and very supportive of this whole thing. And also Sister Judy, who's on behalf of Jim, which is sponsoring this training, may also be here to say a few words. So I'm sure you'll all want to have your videos on. Last, Sister Mohini came to the first session and she was so captivated by it. She stayed for the entire 2 hours. So she might do that again tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, over to you now, Brother Nanda. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti to all Baba's children. And today Baba said, we are all children of Almighty Authority. And whatever the Baba's praise is, that is also our praise. And we don't bow down to anybody. We don't need to. But everyone will bow down to us. But I was thinking about that. Why would somebody need to bow down to us? It's probably because we have made so much effort to become like Baba and also to serve everyone. So that is just my thought. And so let's keep doing great seva and reaching out to everybody. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, all right. Now I need to show you a few things today. There's also been some questions on websites regarding like, how do we get people coming over to our website? Which is quite an important question, because these websites are places where the conversion takes place, or people are interested to know more, and then they come to our website. So if they are coming to our websites, that's a good sign. So the thing is, how do we get them to come? We will probably make it today, or if we can't see that today, I will show you also tomorrow a little bit on that. But today I need to finish up the Instagram. Let's try to finish that and touch up on a few more things, some strategies. And then tomorrow I will show you something about Facebook and maybe how to run an ad, a reach ad, how to reach people at a very minimal cost, maybe $10 a month, which is quite worth it because you're reaching out to a lot of people, all right? So we shall see how we can do that, okay? All right, so let's get started. I'm going to share you my screen. Okay, so the first thing I want to share today is, let us try to understand I want to show you a video done by Sister Garima. Sister Garima, this is the full Mora, but because it's a trial version, it seems to have this, watermark. Yeah, that's how it's going to come out if it's a trial version. And 1 or 2 sisters have actually told me they've got a lifetime full Mora for that very $60 or so. So that's very good because it's lifetime. But most of you, I think you are more comfortable with Canva. I can see that rather than full Mora. So I leave that to you. That's okay. All right. Now let's take a look at this. Sister, hang on. I need to share the sound. Hang on just a minute. Okay, all right. So let's take a look at this. Let me share it again. Okay, so this is Sister Garima's video. Okay, let's see. There's no sound. Why is that so? Sorry, let me do that again. Okay. Okay. All right. So that was simple, good, to the point. Now let's take a look. What has she done? Firstly, the sister has successfully used the third rule. Can you take a look? We have got this person over here. All right, very nice. The third rule. Remember the third rule? You don't want to occupy the entire space. And then up here, it says, take the first step. Take the first step. Can you see that? Take the first step here. But at the same time, look at that. It corresponds or complements brilliantly. Takes the first step. And to actually go up, you need courage. So again, it's nicely placed following the third rule. So that's very nice. Okay. Let's play it a little bit more. Okay. Now, if you take a look at this, all right. Sorry. So we take a look at this again. Similarly, strength to rise above fear. So you see this person actually jumping over a cliff. Makes sense? And the person is in the sky. And at the same time, if you see there's like a cliff, a valley-like sort of stuff. And it shows courage. So Sister Garima here has placed the wordings, the text at the right place. Okay. Same thing here. All right, the wordings are clear. All right, it's very clear. Again, placed nicely here. And it is actually telling you the story, it's meditation, and somebody is doing that here. So every picture and the text actually seems to complement very well. All right? Okay. All right, so that's good. Nicely done. All right. So you move into the person and then Peace Village appears. Again, 1/3 rule is followed very well. And then Peace Village is here. All right. right? Same thing, very nicely done. Colors are very subtle. There's a contrast here. That's good. Okay, same thing here. We've got some words here, and the fly is here. Okay, well done. All right. So it's very simple. This kind of short clips are very useful to attract people. It could be in the Instagram, it could be in the Facebook, or it could be sent through WhatsApp if you are promoting some programs, but they are short clips. People don't mind watching this because they are quite short. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So thank you, sister. Well done. All right. The only thing is we have this thing coming out here because it's a free plan. Okay, so let's move on today. All right, let's move on. I'm not sure that I've showed you this before. This is the attention span of a human being when they're looking at something. So in the year 2000, the attention span of the intellect or the mind was about 12 seconds. This is done by Google. No, not Google, sorry. This research is done by the Microsoft. So they found out that human beings had a life's average attention span of about 12 seconds. And now it has gone to about 8 seconds. It's an average. But they're quite amazed because even a goldfish seems to have 9 seconds of attention, which means if you place something in front of the goldfish in the aquarium, it is going to see it. Most probably, it's going to see that thing for about 9 seconds. But human beings will not be able to see it for more than 8 seconds, at least most of us, I think, in this Kali Yuga. So that's what, if you go back to what Sister Garima has done in the video, you see the timing is good. Why? The timing seems to be good, all right? Because the timing of the video seems to be good, because every 8 seconds, that's the rule we're going to follow. Every 8 seconds, something has to appear, disappear, or change in the video. So when you're making a video, right? When you're making a video, let's say you're making a video, okay? And there's something here, let's say there's an image here, okay? There's some image here. And you need to make sure that every roughly 8 seconds, the image changes or the words changes. And sometimes when the words appear too slow, people get irritated. The words cannot be too slow when it appears. That means if you're using some animation, it has to be at correct speed so that people don't get irritated when it's too slow. At the same time, after everything appears, it requires a change in about 8 seconds. Preferably after 8 seconds, the image changes. And together with the image, the text also needs to be changed. So this is a good rule if you feel you want to be, if you want to create a highly engaging video, right? It should not be more than 8 seconds. And that is why we don't want to have too many words, because it's going to take too much time. All right? Okay. So hopefully, okay. All right. The next part, let's move on a little bit. Now, let's try to understand the purpose of all these media, social media platforms. Okay. Now, I'm going to quickly draw this stuff here and show you one by one. All right. So maybe it could be like a PowerPoint training for you. Okay. And let's say we have Instagram here. Okay. Highlighting it, and then I'm making it big. I can also make it bold. All right, you see that? Instagram. Then we also have, I've just copied it. We also have Facebook. You see that? Good. And then we also have, I think many of you might have YouTubes. Now, YouTubes are being made to make money, but I don't think many Baba's children are actually using it to make money. So then you need to define your purpose. What's the purpose of having a YouTube? So let's take a look, right? Now, we have 4 stuffs here: Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Now, if I ask you now, what is the purpose of Instagram over here? Now, what are you going to use the Facebook? What are you going to use the Instagram for? And what are you going to use the YouTube for? Facebook, YouTube. And what would be the purpose of you having a website? So before you actually do the marketing, you need to be very clear. What exactly are you going to use each platform, and for what purpose is that? So you need to understand this, especially those marketing people, so we can do it correctly. Now, assuming now I am going to use the Facebook for reaching out to people, all right, reaching out to people. So maybe we can do it through an advertisement, all right? So maybe we can actually do that. That's possible. So therefore, you're going to use Facebook to reach out to people, and maybe here you're going to spend some money, maybe $10 or $20 a month, to just reach out to people around your area. And how exactly you're going to reach out? We can actually see that tomorrow. I'm going to show you how to target the exact group that you want in a very detailed advertising. Now, most of the time, the advertising fails or doesn't reach people because the advertising that you're doing, the reaching out that you're doing to people, is not detailed, it's not exact. It just reaches the mass crowd, which is a total waste of your money and Baba's money. So we don't want to do that, okay? So that is not going to be good, okay? All right. Now, at the same time, I'm also doing some styling here. Hopefully you can catch something if you're using PowerPoint. So the first thing I want to use Facebook is to reach out and do some advertisement. So I'm going to have a plan on how to do this. I'm going to show you now shortly also. Then what I'm also going to do is, what I'm going to also do is I'm going to use the Instagram for a different purpose. This is going to be used for engaging with people. Engaging with people maybe more for organic growth. Now, what I mean by organic growth, you're actually going to connect with people and you're going to talk to them and they're going to like you, they're going to know you, they're going to like you, and then they're going to trust you. So these are reaching out to people on a more personal level. All right? So we are going to do that. So let's engage with people through Instagram. You could also do it on Facebook. But that is why I'm saying, what is your purpose? Because engaging with people is going to require more manpower, more people involved, because it takes time. It really takes time, and it could be difficult. But that is where trust is built. We don't build trust by just sending out a video or a flyer or a quote or an advertisement. No. So this is where it's going to be. Now then comes the question, what are you going to use the YouTube for? Are you using the YouTube for something? And we don't want things to be duplicated. Okay? We don't want to duplicate things unnecessarily. So what are we planning to use the YouTube for? So for most VKs, at least in Malaysia, the YouTube seems to be like a storeroom of videos and whatever they have produced, just whatever video they have taken, they just place it there. It's more like a storeroom. Now, why must I do that? I could always keep it in my hard disk. Now, the purpose of any of this platform is to actually get people reaching out and looking at it. So if you're going to put something on YouTube, then we need to do something different. Now, what are we supposed to do? We need to now do some form of, let's say I'm going to draw something here, all right? And I'm going to put in some color, maybe, all right? And I'm also going to do some soft edges, all right? And I'm also going to type. Well, we need to do some form of differentiation. Okay. So we need to do some form of differentiation, which is, all right, let's push it here. All right. This is absolutely necessary because then if not, you'll be actually wasting a lot of your time. Okay. So that is really necessary for us to differentiate all this for. So what exactly are we going to use the YouTube for? Is there a specific purpose? Is it for Brahmins only? Or do you also want to reach out to people? So you and your team of Baba's children need to decide very clearly, what would this be? Why are you having a YouTube? Because everybody seems to be very interested in having a YouTube. And then like recently, Dr. Nirmala has also mentioned that you are posting, BKs are so keen to post all their birthday celebrations and all kinds of stuffs on the YouTube. So they're not aware of the impact it's going to create. Because YouTube is totally open. Anyone can actually see it. So you need to be very aware of what you want to post. All right. So like, let's say we have Didi Mohini speaking, Avyakti Parivar and Siddhi Swarup. Okay, that's very clear. It is a message. It's a Brahmin class, maybe. So that is doing its purpose. But if every center wants to have a YouTube, you could. But you need to clearly define what you want to have there. Right? So let's make this absolutely clear. You need to decide on this. What do you want to use it for? Then once you have understood this differentiation, all right, once you have understood this stuff here, okay, once you have understood this thing, now what is the website for? Now, why are you having a website? Because people can actually see you on the Facebook if they want to. You can just type Brahma Kumaris USA, and if you have a Facebook there, Facebook page, it will appear. And Facebook, you can create a Facebook business page, which is looking exactly like a website. We can do all this. We can have all our videos there. We can have so many stuffs. But of course, the website can hold more information. That means, in other words, now why are you having a website? What is the purpose of it? What is the reason for that? So again, we need to define what is the reason we are having a website. So the website is going to be a place where people can have more value given to them. So the purpose of a website, you need to decide, is it for Brahmins? Again, is it going to be for Brahmins, or is it going to be for the public? So therefore, if I come to your website, let's say I'm not a BK, I'm a brand new person who's very keen to learn about meditation, and I actually found out about your website. and I'm landing on the website. Now, what would I see? What do you want me to see? Is it meant for, so will I see BK content? Or do you want me to see a public content? And am I coming there just to see the content and just know which date you have what programs? Is that all you're going to give me? You need to think, which means once they step onto our website, once they enter the website, the purpose should be whoever comes in should get more value through the website. Because here they may not get that value, but here they're going to get more value. And what is that? And how am I going to give that value? Right? So Brother Salam is saying a website blog. Yeah. Now that is why you need to decide what you want here. We don't want to repeat what is in the Instagram, and then the same stuff is on your website. Now, why do we need that? And then if you go to your Facebook, you still find the same material, substance, or whatever you have put. They're all repeating. They're just duplication. Now, this has to be clearly understood. I'm just giving you an initial stuff to think about. Now, why do we need this, and what are we planning to do here, right? So all those planners, all those with planning intellect in the center, or those right hands, if you're going to use this, all four, then you need to think exactly what's your idea, what's your plan. But if you feel there's not much, I don't have many hands, or the center doesn't have many hands, then you could choose to focus on any one of it or any two of it. Okay, all right. So this is something you need to think about. Do not duplicate them all over, right? You need to differentiate each one, specialize it in some form, and at each place, people are getting different value. Now, example, if you go to Instagram of Shivani Ben, which I'll show you now, and then if you go to Shivani Ben's YouTube, the videos there are the same stuff. Now you tell me, why would I want to go to an Instagram to watch videos when I can watch it in the YouTube? It's a duplication, which means we are not offering different stuffs for people. We are not catering for the large crowd. Whoever's here, they might just come in here, and then they might become your follower, but actually it's the same stuff. Now that's not worth it. That's wasting everyone's time. So we need to differentiate here, and we need to learn exactly what you're going to place in the Instagram and what you're going to place in the YouTube. All right, I hope it makes sense to you. Okay, now hopefully okay. All right, good. So now let's take a look at further. I'm also going to give you another strategy. Okay, another strategy is this. Now, assuming now we are having a program, an open program, a talk, and so on. What do you generally do? Well, what do we generally do? Okay, so the general idea is maybe you will create a brochure. Maybe you're having Navaratri, correct? Navaratri right now is going on. I think it's going to finish soon. And so you are targeting the Hindi-speaking Baba's children. And so you want to have a Navaratri program, a Navaratri talk. Now, what can we do about it? Do we just create one brochure, one video, and then post it in our website, our FB, and our whatever Insta, and then just leave it for people to watch? Is that what you're going to do? That is a bit traditional, where we just rely on a single video, a single flyer. But now if you want to become a very aggressive, if you want to do a very aggressive marketing, And if since now a lot of BKs now have learned how to make videos and flyers, now the strategy needs to be changed because there are more Baba's children, and then we also have a lot of experts out there who are guiding everyone during the office hours. Now what we can do is like this, we will post every day. Can you see? Now this is a strategy. Every day we are going to post. On Monday, we are going to post a value message example. This is just an example. You can post anything, but you have a plan. This is a plan. Right? We have a plan, a value message. Now, take a look at this. Hang on. Let me just get the laser. All right. Okay. So on Monday, I'm going to post something. On Tuesday, I'm going to post something else. But remember, I would want this information here and this information here to be different. If not, it's going to look like spamming. Once you have continuously same stuff coming up, they will block you or they will slow down your distribution. Facebook or Instagram will not distribute them for you because it will appear like spam. So you could have Mohini Didi speaking here, or the Judy or anyone, any instrument. And then the same photo is always there. Can you see? I've got Brother Ken here. I'm just using Brother Ken's example. Let's make this bigger. Can you see that? So that's Brother Ken. So every day, Brother Ken's photo is going to be there. So people know it's Brother Ken who's going to give a talk, and they're seeing him almost every day on the social media platform. But the message is different. The message is different. The video is different. And so people will now, two things will happen. Number one, they get used to this. Oh, this person is giving a talk. That's it. It's an impression. But they're not really interested. They're not really interested. It's just an impression. They might read the message. Then again, Brother Ken appears. It's a second impression. It takes about 11 times, 7 to 11 times in marketing terms, marketing standards, to actually get people to want to know more about you or want to know more about the program. So I'm going for the minimum. I'm going to think, okay, it's going to take at least 7 times to people to look at it, look at something and relate. So first they're going to look at Brother Ken, and then they're going to say, okay, ancient wisdoms. So that's going to happen for 7 days. So they've probably now understood, this phase is ancient wisdom. Then if you keep posting, then the message now will start to seep inside. And then they're also probably going to notice the Brahma Kumari's logo, because it cannot happen in a single flyer. So it has to be different and different every day with new videos, different stuffs coming in. And that is why we actually need lots of people. You see, we need lots of people coming in and creating these videos. So each one is given a task. Let's say, okay, your work is to create one video, say in 1 week or 2 weeks. So one person, if you have enough people, okay, one person creates one video in say 1 week or 2 weeks, or a flyer. It's just 1 week, one flyer. That's doable. I think that's doable. So which means you need a team of say 7 people or maybe 10 people. In Malaysia, we had about a team of 40, and there were about 20 mothers who were actually doing this. But of course, initially they were slow, and we didn't have office hours, so I had to guide them at every point. It was quite hectic. But Sister Kiran's idea of the office hours is amazing and excellent. All right. So that's good. Now, that means the office hours will not stop. Because now those experts are going to be a pool of, they're going to be a pool of experts always available. I'm not sure how you're going to arrange it. So anytime there's going to be an open program, a public program, and one of these people who are assigned needs some help, they're always there. That's also possible. So this is how the marketing is going to become aggressive. So there's going to be daily posting, assuming I'm going to post it daily on the Facebook with different stuffs, all different content. All right? It's going to be challenging because you need to look for content, but it don't have to be very complicated. Just do like what you have done in Canva, then like what Sister Garima has done. All you have to do is just do that. The whole idea is to get people to recognize. Now, let's go back here. So now, let's say this is our plan. This is our marketing plan for Brother Ken. We reached 150,000 people at a very little cost of Malaysian money, which is about, say, USD $60. That's it. In a period of 2 months. That's all we did, which I think was absolutely worth it. We reached. Remember, there's something called reaching, engaging, and then converting people. So we were not focusing on getting people to, we were just testing it out. We were just testing of reaching out to people. So we managed to reach 150 people, which means 150 new people or so would now know that Brahma Kumaris is organizing this program. That's it. That's our aim. Okay? And the turnout was not that good because we were targeting for about 5,000, but only about 1,000 actually made it online. There could be other reasons for that because we were having live videos on YouTube and live on Facebook. So whenever you have a live, something live, people don't have the urgency to come online on that day because they could watch it later on YouTube or Facebook. So that could be a point. Okay, it doesn't matter now. Let's move on. Let's see how we did this stuff. I'm just giving you a strategy, but remember, this is not fixed. You can always design your own. Program is somewhere here, 16th September, and July 1st is our start of our marketing. So we're going to have, like, let's say almost 1.5 months, July, August, well, that's 2 months of actually preparing the brochures. Because remember, there are 20 people involved and everybody is continuously given 1 week to produce, 1 or 2 weeks to produce some material. And it's not necessarily video, it could be a simple card, value card. You could call it anything, but they were preparing that. So this team was continuously going with being supported by your expert team. In this case, in Malaysia, it was me and 1 or 2 more people who could guide them. Right. So we had this team continuously going on, right? Continuously going on. And they didn't stop. Then we had another team who were like looking at the videos and making sure it's right and correcting it, all right? And of course, they were not experts. They were also very new to this stuff. And then uploading them on a daily basis, rotating them, keeping a schedule of what's gone up, what needs to be new, how's the demand, what are people commenting, all this. There was a team of 3 or 4 people, all right? Because we were targeting a very large group, so we wanted big stuff. We were actually testing this thing out. Remember, this was the first time in Malaysia we were doing this. All right. Previously, we never thought of anything like this. Right. But suddenly now, because there were more hands, we could do that. Previously, it was just 1 brochure and 1 flyer, and it was like, okay, please send to everybody. That's all. But now that we have so much more material, videos and flyers, we could do it on an almost daily basis. Then towards the end, what we did, we went from here onwards, although we were posting, we were doing two things. We were reaching out. We had a reach ad. We could also do a reach ad on Instagram, okay, advertisements. We were doing a reach ad, which is extremely cheap. And then as time went on, we started to do some engagement ads. Now, engagement ads are ads which will make people register, or they want to ask you more questions. They start WhatsApping and so on. They want to engage with you. So we had two plans. First, we were not bothered here so much. We were just now looking at, okay, let's reach a lot of people. And then let's engage a little bit more. That's what we were doing. Can you see? So this is a rough strategy. If we have enough hands, then everyone can be given a role. All right? One video for Baba service. Okay, take your time, 2 weeks. How much time you need? 1 month? All right. Give me a good stuff, something like that. And then we will have lots of materials here to be posted on a daily basis. Right? Okay. So I hope. Okay. There's some questions. I will answer them shortly. All right? Okay, good. So I hope you're okay with this stuff now. So let's move on a little bit more. Okay. Now, and then we also had an ongoing program. Okay, that is, we want to increase our followers to 10,000 new accounts. This is a plan, but it has not been rolled out yet. But this is a plan, which means even after this program, we are going to be actively engaging people to actually come to our Instagram, visit the Instagram, and from that Instagram, they will actually move on to our website. You see, so Instagram, IG, and then this is a website, web page. So this is our plan. So there's a continuously ongoing, maybe this could be at the national level, or it could be at your center level, depending on which Instagram you're having. It's okay. So I'll leave that to your strategy. So finally, we have lots of people coming in, although there's no program, because this has to go on because we want to create trust in them. We want them to know about us. Now, once they know about us, then it's going to become easy to actually introduce the online programs and so on. Okay, so that is the plan. All right, so this is how it's an ongoing marketing program. Okay, all right. You need to think about this because it might be new stuff. Okay, but it's a strategy. Remember, it's not fixed. You can make it anyhow you like. Discuss with your team. Next part. This is done. Good. This is what I showed you yesterday, last week, but we're going to touch it more. Is there any questions in now? This is what I mean. Can you see? There is a team which creates the content, which I just showed you. A group of, say, 20 people, whoever's available. And then there's also another team in Instagram who are going to research on where are the targets like? Where are these people? Where are they hanging around? How do we reach them? Right? And then we're going to engage them. We're going to go into this a little bit more today. Okay? All right. So I hope you're okay. Is there anything else? Good. Now, next. Now, there's a lot of misunderstanding about hashtags, and it's becoming too common and misused. What's a hashtag? Now, hashtag simply has got this symbol and something written here. Now, let's take a look. What is a hashtag? How to use them? Okay. Now, supposing you're going to post something in the Instagram. Okay, let's say this is your Instagram page, and then you've got a video by the side. You've got a video by the side, and then you're going to write some comments here, some not comments, some actually a story. You're going to write your story here using that analyzer. Remember the emotional value analyzer and all those stuffs which we learned about last 2 weeks. And then you're going to put some nice wordings, the pain points, the benefits, whatsoever. It could also be a story, also be a story because stories really attract. And then you're going to put in or place some hashtags. Now, Instagram allows up to 30 hashtags. Now, what are hashtags? What are hashtags now? Assuming now this is your account. This is your account. And then I'm going to type, and one of my hashtag here is Brahma Kumaris, their example. Remember, nobody else wants to use this hashtag because it's ours. That's called branded. So if you have, I'm going to show you all this in a short while, how to place them and use them, okay? But let me explain how it works, because you need to understand the algorithm or how it works. If not, you're just wasting your time, okay? You're just wasting your time, okay? Now, this Brahma Kumaris is highly specialized. It's a branded. It's only for us, because anybody uses that, it's going to be a waste of their time. Now, which means once you do that and you post it in your account, people can see it in your account. But it's also going to be placed in a separate page, which is called hashtag Brahma Kumaris. That means there's going to be a separate page called hashtag page, hashtag Brahma Kumaris, which means if we have 9,000 centers throughout the world, and every center which uses the Instagram places the Brahma Kumaris hashtag, which means whatever you posted, it's all going to be in this one particular site. And all Brahma Kumaris posters and everything is going to be there. Can you see that? It's like a one site for all your brochures. So now, how do people actually go here? Now, if you put Brahma Kumaris hashtag here in your Instagram, under that, after whatever you have typed, you just put that, just place it there, and you post it. It's also going to be pasted in this page, which means if Australia uses Brahma Kumaris, yes, Australia's brochure is going to be here, and if Chicago uses it, is also going to be here. So now, if somebody who knows Brahma Kumaris, but they don't know exactly, they want to just take a look at everything about Brahma Kumaris, they just type Brahma Kumaris, no need to put the hashtag. When they type Brahma Kumaris, the hashtag Brahma Kumaris is going to appear, and then when they click on it, it's going to take them to this page where they can see all the programs of Brahma Kumaris. You can see that? They can almost see everything there. So that's good. But the only problem would be, what if people don't know Brahma Kumaris? Then they will never be able to reach that page. You get what I mean? So therefore, it is totally a waste to use many of branded hashtags, because branded means they may not be aware of the name. So we just use one or two. Example, Brahma Kumaris, what else you have? Peace Village, yeah. Not sure they have Peace Village hashtag. So Brahma Kumari's hashtag, that's it. Maybe we have one more. So one is good enough. So whoever knows about Brahma Kumaris, they just type Brahma Kumaris and then they'll see this, they click on it, it takes them to the entire world. Whoever has used that hashtag, their flyer is going to be there. Very simple. Are you getting what I'm saying? Good. Now next. Supposing now you move into the next hashtag, which is more specific to our service. Raj Yoga meditation. Not everybody types Raj Yoga meditation. They're going to type meditation. Can you see? All right? Okay. Now they're going to, sorry, what did I say? My mistake. Okay. Now, if they type Raj Yoga meditation, hardly people are going to type Raj Yoga meditation unless they have heard that, oh, there's a Raj Yoga meditation. Then they will, maybe they're going to type Raja Yoga meditation. Either Raj Yoga or Raja Yoga. Only then they're going to type it out. So this is not popular because people don't know Raj Yoga again. But what is going to be very popular is going to be meditation. I'm going to show you this stuff. This is probably what everybody wants to type because that's the easiest word. But then millions of people are going to use it because they know that's a very famous stuff. So if you go to this, let's say if you place under here, meditation hashtag, the moment you post something with a meditation hashtag, is going to place it on the page called meditation. But because it is so popular, some spammers will also start using it. Let's say I'm selling chocolate. Because I know it's so popular, I'm going to place meditation hashtag over here. And my chocolate post is going to be found in the meditation site, which is really irritating. But that's how they want attention. So whoever goes into that meditation, they will see that chocolate and most probably they may not want to see it, or you can't say, they might see it. They may want to interact with it. But the problem with this is, if you take a look at Instagram, I'm going to show you in a short while. In 1 minute, there is nearly, say, about 10,000 posts using the meditation hashtag. In 1 minute. That means there's 10,000 posts where people are actually misusing meditation for whatever their spa and yoga and whatever. They're going to just use it, or even wellness, they're going to put meditation. And it's all going to go and fall onto this page, which we call as meditation. But that's not the point. The point is what? In 1 minute, you've got 10,000. So let's say now at this point, I post something using meditation. So the moment I post, it's going to appear here. But within the next minute, another 10,000 posts, they will be trampling on me and stepping on me. And within 1 minute, I'll be right under and not noticeable, visible anymore. Unless somebody picks it up. And that's wasting. Because your post just went into the garbage. Which means extremely popular ones, you may want to skip it or use it just 1 or 2. You could use maybe just 1 or 2, or maybe 3 or 5, very popular, extremely popular. You may just want to have 1 hashtag. You don't want to use all the popular ones. Let's say Instagram allows 30 hashtags and you chose all the extremely popular ones and place them here. What happens? Yeah, they are definitely going to go into this page. But within a minute, your post is going to be under many other thousands of posts. And so it's not noticeable anymore unless people scroll down and go under. They're not going to do, they're just going to pick the first 10. It's a waste. So what I'm suggesting, we need to choose a mixture, because we also need the very popular ones, because in case you post and somebody is also visiting there at that moment for the first 5 minutes. So this is valuable, say, for the first 1 hour. After that, it's no more valuable because you're going to be right under. The popular ones might last for a day or 2 days, because not many are posting per day. So it might last for 2 to 3 days. The less popular ones are going to stay longer, maybe a week, a month. Like last week, I posted something on Mama, right? We're going to check whether it's still there. Let's take a look whether it's still there, all right? Okay, all right. So I hope you're okay with the hashtag. Do you have any questions on hashtag before we actually take you into the Insta and take a look at it, all right? So we're going to have about a mixture of all this. Now, not only that, now the algorithm has changed again. What I mean by algorithm is the way the Instagram works. So this year they have become more stringent or strict, meaning because too many people are spamming, which means misusing things. So if you have a post and the post repeatedly has got the same hashtags, Instagram is going to think you are spamming, because it doesn't seem to change at all. So which means now every post you need to rotate or mix and match a few types of hashtags. So that is another strategy which you need to use. You okay with that? All right. Okay. Now let's have in a short while we'll have traffic control. Now these are some of the hashtags. Let's take a look at this. Okay. We're going to test this out. Let's test this out. How many million people have posted? Okay. Remind me in case I forget. Awakening, consciousness, because these are very highly popular stuffs. Less popular, because not everybody is teaching Raja Yoga. Of course, the least popular because it only belongs to us. Okay, so we need a mixture of this, but we're going to see how to actually utilize this hashtag stuff. Now, on the other hand, the hashtags to be used in Facebook, the reason research, which I read a month ago, says the more hashtags you use in Facebook, it is going to actually confuse the reach, especially if you're doing an advertisement and also having a hashtag, because it's going to confuse the way Facebook sends or distributes your post to people. So Facebook works differently. In fact, we don't use hashtag. One is fine. Don't use is also fine. But Instagram, that's the way to go. Okay. All right. Good. So this is, let's forget this stuff. What is this? Okay. All right. I'm going to take you out from here. Let's go into, okay, my Google. No, but let's have traffic control first. Okay. Tanuj bhai. Okay. Let's have some traffic control.
हर शिव की याद रहेगी तब
Om Shanti. A thought just came to me. I thought I want to share with you. What do you do during traffic control? I remember when I was first year in Gyan, 1990, and I visited Madhuban, and Moini Didi was giving a class in Om Shanti Bhavan. And as usual, after the class, she was just still sitting on the stage. And she was so welcoming, as always, with a smile. And to me and another young brother, first timers in Madhuban, 1990, we went up to the stage and we asked Moini Didi so many questions. We were just standing there and asking her about 10 to 15 minutes, and she was answering. I asked a question, what do you do at traffic control? Because I was new in Gyan. Some say you should just think of knowledge. Some say just remember Baba in the soul world. Some say you should become bodiless. Some say you should become a point and absorb. So Didi gave extremely good answers. And she said, no, you should just traffic control. Control your thoughts. Your thoughts should be stopped. Should become a point instantly. Amazing. Please ask her again. Maybe she can give more depth into it. So ever since then, I had a chart. I will become bodiless 50 times on my own traffic control, and each time I will tick. Become a point, just point. It was so amazing. And it was like, when I read another Avyat Murli after that, Baba said, the bodiless method is an injection to the soul to achieve instant power. That made me more motivated to do it. Until someone else came and said, no, you shouldn't be having this kind of chart. You should be natural. And so it spoiled the whole thing. And then I became a bit confused. but later I picked it up again. And I was asking Didi so many stuff. I asked her, I just want to share with this because I don't think anybody would actually tell you this. I told her, Didi, there's a mistake. In those days, we used to call a band, Moini band. So I said, Moini band, I think there's a mistake in the soul world diagram. So it was drawn. So why? She looked at me. He said, Didi, look, Baba's there. And then there is three souls there. And then there's another 2 souls down. And then all of us. Now, I asked, which means Shiv Baba's there. Now you just take a look at the old soul world. I'm not sure whether it should be. Then there's Shankar, Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar. And then there's another 2. She was actually explaining very detailed to me about that with the other brothers. So I was just wondering how much Didi was so sharing all the time. She doesn't say, no, you shouldn't ask that question. It's not necessary. She doesn't do that at all. And so it was so amazing for me as a person, first time going and being exposed to Didi, all right? So just wanted to share that with you. All right, let's move on. Okay, thank you so much. All right, let's move on. I'm going to take you to my Google.
Maybe you could answer some of the questions that I put in your WhatsApp.
All right, so let me take a look. Okay. All right, so is it in, okay. All right, so I'm reading the website. I'm reading the messages. How to cut video on track so that all right, left side does not cut off. Okay, I'll try to show it to you maybe first thing tomorrow. Okay, good. On Filmora. On FB, people leave comments, both positive and negative. How to handle? This is very important. Even if you have a YouTube, people will still leave negative comments. I actually had to tell one of those YouTube BKs to make a correction. I actually went into their website and saw They actually had posted something about the retreat center, and they were having an opening ceremony, and very grand, and it was on the YouTube. And somebody has said, wow, these Brahma Kumaris people are living in total luxury. I'm not sure whether they are doing good service, but looks like they're wasting a lot of money. Can you see somebody has left that? And the person who's managing is not answering, is not neutralizing it. That's bad. You need to explain what's happening. You need to explain what's happening. So similarly, if somebody leaves a bad comment, you need to explain why it's like that. I mean, we are not going to put anything bad. So if somebody is saying negative, it's because of some misunderstanding. So you need to say it in a neutralize. Neutralize. You don't convince people, because that you don't try to convince people or don't try to prove them wrong, because then it's going to get into a debate, because there are a lot of people out there who are trolls. They just want to create a problem. Now, however, if you think somebody is a troll, you can report them and you can actually block them. That's possible. If you think somebody is a troll. But however, if somebody is genuine and they've just misunderstood, you can just comment and neutralize them. Now, that's fine. But if they keep pushing you and try to purposely provoke you, then you know these are trolls. You have a right to report abuse and block them. All right, good. Next question is from Sister Fern. Are there different followers only of Insta versus FB versus YouTube to validate having the same on all platforms? Yeah, generally, if somebody is following you, like Shivani Ben, it could happen both ways. But if you go to Shivani Ben, maybe I'll go to Shivani Ben. Okay, let me type. Okay, I'm going to type Shivani Ben. Shivani, Sister Shivani is here. Maybe let's put BK Shivani. There's too many Shivanis out there. We have BK Shivani, BK Shivani, BK Shivani, so many, beloved BK Shivani. There's too many of them. I'm not sure why they need to open so many. They can just have one concentrated, all right? Probably they all have different stuffs here. Can you see? But that is actually diverting or diversifying. I mean, it may not be necessary, but it's okay. Let's take a look at one of Shivani's, which one? Which one is the official? I'm not sure at all. You see, I'm getting confused. For all, I might just end up at the wrong place. And my message might be somewhere else. So you're confusing me. So I'm going to click awakening, all right? I'm going to click awakening. I'm not sure why it's like this. Look at that. What is this? Shivani has got only, Sister Shivani only has got 3,500 followers. It's totally illogical, can you see? Because she has got about close to 5 million followers on YouTube. And what's here? Now, what is here? It's because this is not official, I think. I'm not sure. Correct. Sister Sujata is saying. So correct, Sister Sujata, that's what I'm trying to say. You see, you are thinking like a BK, so you know where to go. But I am a public. I'm from an outsider. I'm going to so eagerly look for, okay, I'm going to type BK Shivani, but I have no idea where's the one. Of course, it looks like this because this came out first. But I'm more interested in this because the word sounds nice, awakening. So I'm here. All right. But there's just too many, which confuses me. All right, let's go back to BK Shivani official. Officially, I think this is the one. Let's take a look. Now, what is all this? These are her talks. So I'm now assuming, I'm not sure. Can you assume? Yeah, I see. Different people post on Shivani's name, she doesn't control. Exactly. And that's not fair because you are posting Shivani Ben's face here without her permission. That's not right. See, that's why we need some rules here. Okay. That's totally not good. You're spoiling her name. Now, but this looks like the official because she's got the largest followers. Correct? Largest. Let's take a look. Now, so I am now assuming, what are you assuming? What do you think this site is being used for? Right, the tick mark is always the official. All right, this is ours, okay? Now, what is this site being used for? Anyone wants to guess? Just click. They are not photos. They are all photos here, images here, images here. Images has got 15,000 likes. But look, a video has got a higher views, 27,000. So videos are always more attractive and engaging. Can you see that? Okay. So this looks like a flyer, but here also there's a video. Fine. But more like all these are flyers. But the thing is, they appear to be repetitive, all about Navratri. Okay. But it's good. It's all about Navratri. Okay. Now, but whoever's managing it, you need to be very clear what's your purpose here. Because these are all quotes. So now I'm going to assume that people come here to read quotes by Shivani. I'm not sure whether my assumption is correct. What do you think? Are people coming here to read her quotes? Because there's some are videos. But why must you come here to watch a video? Why? You could watch it in the YouTube. So, sorry again. Excuse me. Now, so why are we here? So whoever's posting must be clear what is their purpose and whether it's working successfully. Now, let's take a look. Now, how do you know it is successful? We have close to 1 million. All right? But only 15,000 have actually seen it. It is less than 10%. It is only actually 2%. Or maybe even less. It's 1.5%. That's quite low. Which means although you have almost close to 900,000 followers, but the people viewing this is less. Which means we are not highly successful. And I'm not sure who's viewing it. Is it BKs or is it the public? Now, the second question you need to ask, our aim of having this, is this for the BKs to view? Of course, BKs can. But what we want is more the public. They need to think. Now, let's click on IGTV. Now, IGTV has got all special videos. This makes sense. So whoever wants to just go for one-stop center on all the videos will come to the IGTV. Now, the thing about IGTV now, I'm just going to give you something here. Now, your thumbnail or the front page, now we're in IGTV. IGTV can take up to 15 minutes of message. Now, you look at this. I can only see her face. Now, how am I to choose which video I want to watch? Now, what do you think I should do? What do you think? Now, give me your views. I am here now, and I'm totally confused because everything looks the same to me. Same stuff, same stuff, same stuff, and same stuff. But of course, people are watching. But we can actually increase the number of people watching. Exactly, Sister Sujata is suggesting, correct. We are not having a proper front page or a thumbnail. See, the moment is here. What we need is not the face, of course, because people already know it's Shivani. We need clear title and saying, what is this topic about? Then it attracts people to stay on this page and read more and more or listen more and more. So therefore, if you are posting on this is good. Can you see that? How to catch God's signal, but the rest doesn't have. So that has to be improved. All right. So this is an amazing stuff. You know why? This gives opportunity for instruments and also normal BK Baba's children to actually create videos like this on specific topics, 10 minutes maybe, and then show it to your center coordinator. Of course, the center coordinates the whole thing, gives chance to all those inspiring speakers to create a video of their own and post it here on different topics. All right? Because not everybody is giving a talk, a public lecture. All right. So therefore, we can actually have IGTV for like that. Now, why we want to do that? Why? Because then it becomes very attractive and people come here and see, wow, there are many so knowledgeable people out here. It's not a single guru. There's so many of them. So as you're sharing how you have actually learned and progressed with deep knowledge points. That's how you can actually use them. So since your videos are here, let's click this. Then this will have another function. This is like quick stuff. Now, the next thing I want you to do is let's close this stuff. Let's close this whole thing. Okay, cover it with your hand, with your palm. And just look at the top part, or just take a piece of paper and just cover this part. All right. So now, what do you see? Let's cover this part. What do you see? So, I mean, I'm not asking you literally to do it. You will see BK Shivani, spiritual guide and mentor. But that's okay because Shivani is really famous. But let's say we are having Peace Retreat, Peace Village, all right? Peace Village. And Peace Village Retreat Centers here. And you have a picture of Peace Village. Now, this thing must be properly crafted. Can you see what I mean? This thing. What is this about? So, because sometimes the pictures, the videos are not moving out here. The videos are not moving. So some people like to read. So they will actually read, hey, what is this about? So if your bio profile is good, all right, if your bio profile is good, your profile here, and it explains what is it about, use the analyzer, remember the analyzer, create some nice, attractive, engaging text here, and place it here. So that will explain a lot about you. Then we also have our website here. Because when they click here, it's going to take them to the website. Now, but why would they want to go to the website? They will only go to the website if they are impressed here. It has to be impressive here. We don't want too many stuffs here. We don't want too many. This is just too many, all right? This is just too many. And whatever is past needs to be removed. Delete them, all right? You can just delete them if you feel it's irrelevant. Now, but this is just too many out here, right? It looks like the same stuff to me. No. Now, this bio here has to be quite impressive. So that's very important. Now, this bio here must actually tell people about your Peace Village, if you're having Peace Village. Let's type Peace Village. Sorry, again, I'm going back there. All right, Peace Village. Peace Village, is there Peace Village Retreat? Ah, brilliant. Okay. Okay, it's a Peace Village Retreat. Now, Ask yourself, what do you want people to know? Is Peace Village, all right? You may want to have, I'm not sure, is this a necessary stuff, Peace Village? What do you think? What do you think? Do I need another one here? It's already Peace Village is repetitive, which means it's taking up space. Now, interpret Peace Village for me, please. Give me a sentence. What does Peace Village means to you? Remember, I was teaching you how to create headers. The answer to that, what is Peace Village? Write it down here impressively. Rather than just saying it's Peace Village. You need to think like this. You probably need a few intellects coming together, putting things together. Now, this space is very valuable. So we don't want to put things which are not going to be relevant with people. If you think it is not what they want to know, don't put it there. Okay, now, so you've got an excellent, this website is great. We have it there. Now, my personal opinion is, I don't need to say this. It's only a personal opinion, all right? Why? Because it is understood that I need to click on this. Everybody knows that. Which means valuable space has gone. Again, it's only my opinion, all right? Okay, so now, so therefore I can put something else which might create a better impact. Then craft something else. You are saying touch the heart, sounds good, okay. So this is good. Now, non-profit organization, you need to think. Should I have it here? Or could I have it somewhere else? Leaving it to you, all right? So, but where am I? What happened? It actually took me into, I think, accidentally clicked. This is a brilliant, nice place, correct, isn't it? So this is where it does, the website has brought me here. So now I have actually, this is so lovely, empower your pure potential with the white mist behind. It looks really pure, isn't it? So very beautifully done. This is how the Instagram should also be. Can you see? This picture here, this landing page of the Peace Village is so impressive, to me at least. You're saying pure potential. And then that's what it appears to me. And the potential is like hidden behind it. Wow, you're telling me something? All right, great. Now, as I go down, I see something else. You need to think. Okay. There are many other things, but this looks like Spanish to me. Okay, fine. All right, let's get back. Let's get back. Okay, so that was amazing. The website was good. So you need to think like this. Remember, you need to think not like a BK anymore. You need to think like you're a public landing on this page. All right, okay, now what I'm going to do next. So I'm going to go to another page called, let's go. Let's take a look at meditation. I'm going to show you meditation hashtag. Remember just now I told you? All right, meditation. Click on it. So that's what people are going to do. See, what I'm going to do is somebody will come and say, oh yeah, I want to know about meditation. Let's take a look. So immediately this stuff's come out. Can you see? So they might just click. Okay, let me click. What happened? Okay. Good. There is a 44 million, 45 million posts out here. And people are totally misusing it. Look, I'm not sure what all these stuffs are. Some are yoga, some they put for every stuff. Which means now 44 million posts, it's like a minute, a few thousand is going to come in. Which means your post, the moment you post, within a few minutes, an hour a day, it is going to be, I'm not sure where exactly it's going to be. It's not even going to be visible. It's just a total waste of time coming into this part. So I'm not going to use this because I know whatever I post is not going to be at the top. So it's a waste. I'm not going to follow this. I'm not going to follow. Now, why must we follow? I'll let you know in a short while. Now, next. Then I'm going to put hashtag meditation in USA. Let's take a look. Is there in USA? Let's take a look. That's good. Not many has actually found this. You know why? Because there's a word called USA. Just now, the entire world is using it. But at this point, probably I feel only people in USA wants to come here or see or post here. Let's take a look. Remember last week I posted something on Mama? Let's take a look. It is still here, most recent, which means I am going to get seen. If somebody comes here, I'm going to get seen. I'm visible. But if I had posted in the 44 million people post, it's going to be junk. So, but however, not everybody is coming here. I'm not sure. So I'm going to follow this. I'm already following it. Now, why am I following this? Why am I following this? Because now onwards, whoever posts things here, I know they are serious people. They're serious people. They are not spammers. They're serious people and they're going to post it here. So let's say now this is top post. I'm going to click on this. This person seems to be, okay, very interested in this stuff. But this person is from Bali, Indonesia. So probably I don't want this. Let's take a look again. Let's go back here. Meditation. All right. This is a Brazilian teacher. All right. I'm going to click on this. She's in New York. Excellent. And I am now assuming I'm also from New York. I'm going to go in here and say, first, maybe I'm going to give a comment. I'm going to give a comment. All right. And I'm going to say, you've got a nice post. You've got a nice picture. All right. And I'm going to maybe a praise. Wow, you're giving a free class. What a coincidence. We are also having free classes. I'm not sure, whatever, how you want to connect with these people, you will know better. So therefore, this person, I'm going to follow. This person looks okay with a Brazilian teacher. I'm going to follow, all right? All right, so good. I'm just going to follow. I'm going to put some comments later. Let's see what happens now. Let me see now. Okay, where am I? Let's take a look. I'm not following many people. I'm now following this person, Anna. Okay, let's click what happens. Okay, what else she's got? She's got something. But after following, if I think this is not worth it, then I can actually delete. But if I can actually connect with her and send her a message, if you want to, then it might be good. All right, so you need to think like this, but is this worth it? If you feel it's not worth it, you can always unfollow them. All right, you can always unfollow them. That's fine. Okay. All right, so this is what we do. I'm going to show you one more stuff. Look at this. Sadhguru. Sadhguru has got so many again. All right, Sadhguru. I'm quite amazed that he's got 6 million followers. And let's see what you know. Have you seen Sadhguru? Sadhguru is becoming more and more famous, more popular. All right, but nothing great, I feel. All right, now let's take a look. I'm quite amazed by this Instagram because there's plenty to learn from here. Now, there's no need to be impressive anymore because this person has already built their name, just like Shivani Ben. Now, however, This person is totally doing it as somebody else. You see, account is managed by some highly professional, and actually they're paying a lot of money. They're paying a lot of money to maintain this web page, this page. Because by maintaining this, they get more donations from people and they become richer. So logical, so therefore it's a business, fine. Now, that's not the point here. Now, if you go to the YouTube, I would like you to do some research. The Sadhguru also has got a few million followers. Now, however, there seemed to be a great difference in the Sadhguru's YouTube and the Sadhguru's Insta, which I've not seen happening in our Insta and YouTube. That's because we are managing it ourselves. But these are done by marketing professionals, so they're doing it properly. So what I'm asking you to do is learn from them. Now how? Let's take a look. Go down and see. All right, let's go down. Now, what is this showcasing? What are they trying to showcase? Now here, it is no more a talk. There's no more talk. Look at all this. Let's go one by one, okay? 56,000, 22,000, 14,000, 103. Of course, the longer it stays, more people are going to see. Let's go a bit lower. 65,000. Okay. Right? Now, please take a look. Take a look at this. Which one is the highest now? 288. 288. Right? Now, what they're portraying here is lifestyle of the Sadhguru. It's no more talk. It's no more a talk. Because the talk, you see how they have differentiated. This is what I mean. You need to catch this properly. How have they differentiated the Instagram and the YouTube? Here, they're talking about this. Remember, this person is now an influencer. They influence millions of people. They've already influenced these people in the YouTube. Just like how Shivani Ben is doing. Shivani Ben has 5 million followers in in YouTube. Yeah, hundreds people are like want to listen to her, what she says. She's just an influencer. However, when you come to the Instagram, there are not many followers, because the same thing is repeated. Now you tell me, I am now looking to you like an angel. You are my angel. Assuming now I'm just a public, and assuming I'm an Indian mother, or let's say somebody, and I look at Shivani as an angel. I'll go to nothing. You visualize this. I'm going to YouTube to listen to her words, and I find it so soothing. I'm so happy. Now, what do you think as a follower, as a fan? What do you think I want from her? Anybody can take a guess. What do you think I, as a fan, want from her? Anyone, please? Who want to take a guess? If you love somebody, not that kind of love. Exactly. Thank you, Joanne. Sister Joanne has answered. I want to know her lifestyle. You talk something. Do you live it? Can you see? So people who are actually managing Sister Shivani's profile and Insta must understand this. You speak so well, but do you live it? Let's take a look at how this person is actually doing his stuff. All right? Now, let's play this. I'm going to play this stuff. Now, let's put the sound. Where's the sound? Okay.
Responsibility for themselves. If it fills them with joy, pride, and nobility, let them do what they want. The important thing, whether you're a boy or a girl, the important thing for young people is that you don't do anything that you're ashamed of. Doesn't matter what somebody says, but you should not do anything that tomorrow you will be ashamed of. Because once you do that, you will cripple yourself in so many ways. It's very, very important, particularly for girls, that they must establish their sense of integrity within themselves according to one's own understanding of life. Doing, Namaskar.
All right. So, maybe people were attracted that he's standing on this scooter. But you see, this is what our dadis have been doing. Remember when they go for some opening ceremony or somewhere, and then they'll give a short talk, like a blessing kind of stuff, and then they start giving tholi to everyone. Correct? We want to see that. Now, what is Sister Shivani doing on a daily basis? People want to see that because she is a celebrity. But that is celebrity Instagram. Now, forget that. But we are not yet. Now, think carefully. You have your YouTube where you are giving lectures. So all your lectures will go there. Okay, let's talk about Mohini Didi. So Mohini Didi now, let's say we want to make Mohini Didi a celebrity. Let's say that's one of our marketing aim. We want the people, the world to know, because she is now leading the organization. We want the world to people to know. Now, so on the YouTube, we've got her talks, fine. It is going to be a mistake, in my opinion, to repeat that in your Insta. So that means in Peace Village Retreat, or maybe under Mohini Band, or maybe Brahma, I'm not sure where you're going to place her. What will you show her? You probably need to show how she meditates. They're here. That's it. And that this person has got 87,000 likes. And look at that. That was just 3 days ago. Now, what is this telling? This person is a yogi, first story. Serene environment, which we already have in Peace Village. And then Mohini Didi's eyes are open, which means it's totally unique. You're going to explain about open eye. And then you're going to put here this person places. Once your mind becomes absolutely still whatsoever, blah, 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 here, whatever. So something nice here. It is telling the story of a yogi. Which means now your post here has to tell a story. Don't repeat what's on the YouTube. So if you say it's Peace Village, you better show why. What is so great about Peace Village? What is it that we're offering? Show them the environment of the Peace Village, like that landing page or the web page was so awesome, I feel. And if we have some people meditating there, wow, put it up there. And how that's Baba's room, not necessarily must show Baba's picture, but that meditation pose, maybe 3 or 4 people together, and then you explain what you're doing and the lifestyle that goes on. Simple lifestyle, nothing too luxury, but yogi lifestyle, but still totally relevant for this time. Now let's take a look. What is this? I'm going to click again. What is this telling? Look at how this professional marketeers actually is using this person to market the program. Look, it's trying to say that this person is so down to earth. Although he is the Sadguru, but he's down with people. Because a normal Sadguru doesn't go down to this level. And it's connecting to something here. So this is a story. And so people are like, wow. People are easily conned. People are easily duped. We really don't know what is it. But that's exactly marketing. See how well this marketing is done? So now we need to think like this. All right, you need to think like this. You need to have a chit chat with Baba. Baba, how do I do this stuff? Not necessarily you must put something of the present. It could be something of the past. Maybe Dali Janki has done something or some achievement of the past. You have some videos on it, some photos on it. So you need to create. Now let's click on the IGTV. These are serious videos. I think there's some talks here, but again, it's like duplicated, but it's okay. All right. In this case. No, but look at that. How many people are watching it? There's a lot of people are watching it. That's awesome for him. Let's click on the reels. Almost, but what are reels? What are reels? Reels are like you've got 1.2 million people who have actually seen it. 1.8 million. That's amazing. Now, what is this stuff? What is this stuff? They are trying to show, look, I'm a yogi, but I am a people person. But reels only last for 15 seconds. That's called reels. A post can go up to a minute, slightly more maybe. IGTV goes up to about 15 minutes. So I'm going to play one of this. Let's see what kind of reel is there. All right. These are called reels. Got it? 15 seconds, 30 seconds maximum. That's all. It doesn't go more. It just shows you a clip. So we have reels here, which shows you the activities in short clips of Peace Village. What do you do? That's your lifestyle. Can you see? That's what they're showing. We don't want to post this kind of stuff in the YouTube because it might make people think differently, because Insta is more personal. Insta is more personal. It's not open. YouTube is for everybody to see, everybody to negatively comment on you. We don't want this kind of stuff because it's going to be damaging if people misunderstand. So when you want to have show this kind of small celebration, or maybe Moini Didi's celebration and some simple dance, 30 seconds. That's all. Maximum 30 seconds, 15 to 30 seconds. Or a quick one. Let's take a look. What else has got highest? All right. Now, what is this? Sadhguru is going on a motorbike. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. I think you have understood. All right. Now, what you have understood is Instagram is telling you lifestyle, life story, the way we live. This is how we go on our daily life. This is how meditation takes place. Like example, you wake up at 4 a.m. and you sit. Show them it's 4 a.m. and you're meditating. And then after meditation, you explain, this is what I just did. 4 a.m. is a special time to meditate. It's your story. Then you show them how you cook the food. That's your story. That's how we live our yogi lifestyle. Then we also go to work, some of us. If you have to show. Then show how you're doing service. That's what people are interested. So therefore, you need to differentiate your Insta. Hope I'm making sense. I'm also running out of time. Okay, let me see whether I've covered everything. Now, next part. The next important stuff is, now, this person has 6 million followers, so we cannot, and Shivani Ben, all are celebrities. Now, let's go back to, okay, let's go back. Where are we? Brahma Kumaris? Do we have any Brahma Kumaris? Australia. All right. What do Australia have? All right. The profile is not good. The profile needs to improve. You're not using the opportunity given to you. I'm sorry if anyone from Australia, all right? But I need to comment. I hope you understand, all right? So don't get me wrong if you are the creator of this, all right? But I need to comment. The profile is not being maximized or optimized. So therefore, you're losing out something here. People have no idea what is this, and I can't see anything. What is all this? I don't understand this. I don't understand this. All right? So therefore, I need to improve this stuff, number one. Now, next part. Now, the algorithm is different here. What is that? Instagram is not giving you a free place here. They are making money out of you. How is that? It is like, let's assume that you are driving a bus and you're driving Instagram's bus, a big bus. But what Instagram does is it's going to use the walls of the bus to actually paint their advertisements. That's how they make money. So they are using you as a vehicle to sell, to make money out of you. Now think carefully. Would I want to choose you? Would I want to choose you? Would Instagram choose you as a vehicle for making money? Now, why would they choose you? They will only choose you if your post and what you're putting up is extremely good. Now, what I mean by using you as a vehicle is Instagram is going to help pick up your post and whatever you post here and send it all over to everyone's account, because then they can make more money. Am I making sense? But let's say your post is totally uninteresting. Now then Instagram decides it's uninteresting. There's no point. We are not going to help you to distribute your material to everybody. So you make your own effort. If you want, you can pay for the advertisement, but we are going to treat you as garbage. So you stay there, but I'm going to choose someone who's more active and help them promote. Instagram is going to help promote your page because it's so engaging. You get the point? So that is why some followers keep increasing, because they're going to see it, but some not. So this, like ours, our Brahma Kumaris, the followers are normally stagnant. It's normally made up of BKs or some new students. We have 1,000 here, but only 100 people have actually watched it. That's less than 10%. All right? It's always less than 10%. That's horrible. Now think carefully. Don't post something which is giving you very low views, which means it's not working. So post something which is creating the high views, because then that is working. That's how you know what is working and what is not. So you need to create materials or stuffs which is now catching people's attention. All this is just 17 and 12. Now, this has got something higher, which means now people who come here are not interested in the dog because it's only 16, and they're not interested in this kind of stuff, but they are at least looking at this kind of stuff. Okay? Maybe these BKs are saying this. All right. Now you need to see what is attracting, but videos tend to attract more. Images don't attract so much. Can you see? Videos always have higher, which means our method is to post videos. Can you see? Always it's less when it's image. Videos always higher. All right. So because people like videos. Now, so you need to understand how Instagram is going to work. If we want Instagram to help us, then there are two factors. Your content must be shareable. Meaning, when I come and see something, let's say I click this. All right, I click this. Then I think, oh, this is good. Oh, there's no sound here. That's a mistake. See, they have posted something, but there's no sound. All right? So it's totally dull. So now when I look at this, I'm thinking, okay, turn something into broken and it's changing too fast into a work of art. Okay, Okay. Now, how do I relate this stuff? I'm thinking, how do I relate this stuff? Do you expect me to relate this thing within a few seconds, or what is it? Okay, I'm going to read. I have some broken things lying around. Why not turn them into works of art? Japanese tradition of kintsugi. I have no idea why this thing is here. Maybe there's some meaning behind it. Maybe it's a project, but I have no idea. Forget it, all right? So it doesn't matter, okay? Now, think carefully. Would you don't have to answer me. Would you want to share this thing to somebody else? Because remember, when you share this to your followers, let's say somebody outsider comes and looks at this and they think, oh, I've got 300 followers. Maybe I should share this thing because it is something nice. So then I will click this thing. Can you see? This thing. I'm going to click this thing, which is going to be shared. Shared to who? Type their Insta name. All right. Please send to BK Nanda _meditation. Okay. Good. All right. So I'm going to send it there. Account not found. I'm not sure. Maybe it's wrong. Okay. Sorry, I don't use Instagram at all. But now you're sharing it to somebody. Now, once you share it to somebody, that's good. You know why? Instagram will detect, hey, this thing is being shared, which means it has got potential, which means we can ride on this. We can use this as an advertisement for us. So the more people share, that's called good stuff. Can you see that? That's how it is valued. So when you are putting something on Instagram, then it must be shareable. I'm talking about non-celebrity like us, all right? So for non-celebrities, you want to put up something which is like good, looks good to be shared. Maybe it's a program, yeah. It's a video, a program, coming up program, and people think, hey, this is good, mental wellness. I should share this with my family. So I'm going to share it with my Lockheed family, and they're going to get this stuff. However, sometimes I feel, wow, this is so good. I've got no time, but this is awesome. I'm going to click this. This is called saved. I'm going to save this in my account. That is also good because Instagram is going to notice that and say, wow, they've actually saved this, which means there's something good. They're going to come back and look at it. You see, when you come back and look at it, which means it's good, we can put advertisements there. That's how they think. So, like, this is like. If you click a like button, that is too easy. Anybody can click. That's not worth much. This is like 1 point for you. A sharing might be like 50 points. A saving might be another 50 points. If you write a comment, that might be just 10 points. So that's how the algorithm actually works. That's how Instagram detects. Should we help these people to actually promote their stuff? Okay, so these are some stuffs you need to know. However, if you're not bothered about being shared to people, you don't want Instagram to share it, and you want to work on your own, then that's different. Okay, all right. So now once I follow this thing, all right, I can have more people coming up, and I'm going to message Brahma Kumaris. I can say hi, whatever, and send them a message. I love meditation. Whatever, think carefully, talk to Baba and get the answers. Okay? All right. Hopefully, okay. Good. All right. So this is how. Now look, I've added Anna. Anna, the person just now. Remember Anna? She was in the meditation USA hashtag. I just added. And so whatever she posts will now come to me. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this. All right? I'm going to click on, where's this? Here. Anna's here. Now I'm going to send her a comment. Hi, Anna. Wow, what you posted here is quite good. It's really nice. I'm going to connect with her. Keep up the good job. That's it. So I am actually saying thank you for what you're posting. So ultimately, they know that you like them and they will be compelled to actually add you. you have now created a follower of the same thinking. Do you know what I'm talking about? I found this Anna Ludwig from the hashtag, remember the hashtag Meditations USA. All right, and I clicked open. That means I clicked this. Let me just quickly show you this so that make sure you're clear. I clicked, I opened this. Where's Anna? Anna's somewhere here. I can't see that. Okay, doesn't. Here. Is this Anna? There. Can you see Anna? And then I'm following her. So when I follow her, look, Anna has got 3,000 over followers. I want to use them because 3,000 of them are also meditating. So now I've now added her. She's going to appear in my feed. She's going to appear in my feed. This is the feed. This is the posting feed. So now I'm going to send her a message. Hey, hi Anna, thank you. Very nice. That's it. Just spend 5 seconds connecting with her and done. And of course, you can say, hey, today I read something about meditation. I was also practicing this. Hope you can give me some pointers. You're creating friendship of trust. All right? You can say, I actually practice open eye meditation. It is something unique. You start the conversation with a fellow practitioner. This is how we get connected. All right? Okay. All right, it's time's up. So anyway, there's some chats here. So let's just take 1 minute. So Instagram is an actual business. Yes, it is a business. Nobody's going to give you things free. Okay, so Joanne is saying, okay, all this is okay. That's Brother Ashutosh has asked something. Okay, I will answer this tomorrow. Okay, all right. I'll take this question and keep it. Okay. All right. Okay, the rest I think should be okay. Whatever I've missed, I will try to answer tomorrow. Okay, but tomorrow I'm not going to touch so much on Insta. All right. If we need to create more strategies, then probably we will have to meet again later. Probably Sister Kiran will look into it. All right. But right now, I'm just giving you an overall idea of how to use it. Okay. So today's lesson, I'm sorry, it's not much of a practical stuff, but it's more on the theoretical and the strategic side of things. Okay. So tomorrow you're going to go into Facebook and a little bit about your questions. I will try to answer those. All right. Let me stop sharing. Okay, is there one more chat here? Okay.
Do they have homework?
Steps for a good post would be useful. All right, I'll try my best tomorrow. Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
Homework?
Sitting here. Any questions so far? All right. Okay. Thank you, Tanuj Bhai. If not, we will have Baba's remembrance.
Can you hear me? Do they have homework?
Not really, not today. All right, but today is, all right, you need to finish. But of course, you need to think because tomorrow I'm going to give you homework and then another 2 weeks to actually do lots of stuffs. All right, so tomorrow I'm going to give you homework and I've not received, this week there's been a reduction in the number of homework receiving. Probably you're busy, that's fine. So that is why I've extended it. But try your best. But your work is to actually get your Instagram account, explore. That's your homework. You don't have to show me. Explore into it. All right. Create a dummy Instagram, which you can delete later if you want to. All right. With another name. Create a profile and everything. And then start posting if you don't have one. Those who are experts, try testing the new ideas. If you have obtained any new ideas, try testing them and see how it works. All right. So that would be useful. Okay, Brother Anand is asking, just confirming the Telegram number. Yes, that's my number. That's my Telegram number. Okay, very good. Okay, any other questions? So today there's no homework. Tomorrow there's going to be some homework. Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Anything else, Sister Kiran, I should be touching on for now?
I think it was very interesting today. Yes, how this all works. And look forward to tomorrow. And I will be in touch with the experts. All
right. Okay. It's been quite a heavy session today, I think. Okay. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.
this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when it seems I've lost my way, when I go inside and quiet my mind, I can hear Spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. It's love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. It's the love that heals, the love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only